Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's DMC, the undefeated, undisputed Pokemon Showdown champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels. And I'm here with another exciting edition of Pokemon Showdown, and I'm playing the PU tier once again. Revisiting my own team, my old team that I had. I still have that team, but I changed it up quite a bit. The only two same Pokemon that I have is Altaria and Luxray. And they're still really good, and I changed Altaria up a little bit. As you can see, it's more of a special attacker. It's modest this time around. Last time he was more bulky, so he could take a lot of hits for me. But with my team lineup here, I needed a strong special attacker. And I decided to go Altaria. I'm running Life Orb so I can switch between Moonblast and Draco Meteor however I want to. Now, Moonblast is an interesting move. A lot of people run Toxic in its spot when I was looking up kind of what people build on it. And I decided to go Moonblast because in this tier there's a lot of like Machokes, Eviolites running around, some Dark Pokemon running around that I could just Moonblast and take them out. And if I want to Moonblast a tankier Pokemon and then Draco Meteor afterwards, I have a better chance of knocking it out. And without losing my stats, hitting Draco Meteor, and then they just recover, I have to switch out. So I can kind of weaken them up with Moonblast and then Draco Meteor if I want to. Marowak's a very strong Pokemon. It takes out people with Sturdy, people like Golem. I can Boomerang and hits him twice, so hits him once to get rid of the Sturdy, hits him again. And Stealth Rocks, obviously I got Stealth Rocks on him and Torkoal, so if there's a point where I think they're just going to switch and I don't want to use anything else, I can Stealth Rocks up. I got Knockoff to take out those pesky Ghost Pokemon things like Gourgeist, things like Mischievous and Eviolite. Or I could just take out an item in general if I think they're going to switch out. And I know I'm not going to be able to kill something with Boomerang or Stone Edge. I can just knock off and take off an item if I really want to. And then we got Stone Edge, of course. If I think they're going to switch it to a flying Pokemon, if they're predicting the Boomerang, I can Stone Edge and hopefully take it out if Stone Edge hits, because we all know Stone Edge never hits. We all know it never hits. Regice is a tanky Pokemon. He's my special defensive tank. However, I also run Modest on him, so it does more damage because he's going to be taking some Pokemon out. He's running lefties, of course, Clear Body, so he can't have his status is changed in terms of they can't be lowered. So I can easily switch in on a web if I want to. I got Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Focus Blast, and Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave just slows some Pokemon down. Because the one thing about Marowak that's his true weakness is definitely his speed. He is not a very fast Pokemon. He gets outsped by a lot of Pokemon that's in this format. So if I can run Thunder Wave and I can also run Sticky Web, which are what these two are for here, Marowak can sweep a team or he can do a lot of damage quickly. So that's kind of what that's there for. So then we got Torkoal, my physical tank. He's got Lava Plume just for a little bit of damage. Stealth Rock, Toxic, and Rapid Spin, of course, to get rid of those hazards that I might run into. Shell Armor so he can take some more hits. Leftovers, of course, to get some health back. Luxray is just a total beast. He's exactly the same as he was in my last team. Adamant Nature. I got Volt Switch just to do any type of checks. If I feel like they're going to switch in or switch out, I can just safely get away and do some damage. We got Wild Charge. We got Ice Fang Superpower for some type coverage, of course. And we got Leavanny, again. Sticky Webs to kind of slow them down. We got Leaf Storm. It could take out, some Golems. It could take out some water Pokemon. Something like a Marshtomp with the Eviolite. Leaf Storm's going to knock them out. Knockoff, if I'm going against a Gourgeist that we're just kind of going back and forth, I can knock off, take off its item, and do quite a bit of damage to it. And we got Magic Coat. If I feel like they're just going to do Stealth Rocks, I can just reflect it back to them if I want to. So that's kind of my team. Oh, and Focus Sash, so I can live one hit, because it's not a very strong Pokemon, and it's weak to a lot of stuff in this format. So that's kind of what my team is, guys, and hopefully we can do some work here. So we'll do about 5 matches or so. Hopefully it's not too long of a video. I don't mind if it's a long video, but just for you guys, I know it might be harder to watch a 50-minute video than it is to watch a 30-minute video or a 20-minute video. So we'll try to do some fast matches here. I'll also be using a damage calculator throughout the match if I have to, if I think I need to check some stuff. And the way, if you guys ever want to use a damage calculator, just Google, Pokemon damage calculator. I'm using the Pokemon Showdown one. It's pretty easy to use. Just kind of, you put your Pokemon that you have going on, and you have their Pokemon that they got going on. You can see kind of what the percentages are to what your attacks might do to them. So we got a pretty strong team against us here. He might start Reggie Gigas, or he might start maybe Mr. Mime, set up some screens and some reflections perhaps. Or he might start with Stunfisk. So I think I'm going to start Regice and see what he does. So he does go Stunfisk, which is fine with me. I'm going to go for Ice Beam and see what he does. So we do 69%, which is pretty big. He does Stone Edge, which only does 30% because, again, we are very tanky with this Regice. Here comes the Heatmore. I definitely don't want to be going toe-to-toe with him with Regice, so I'm going to switch to Torkoal here and set up some rocks. So he goes for Heat Wave. I'm going to resist it, of course. I'm going to heal a little bit of it back up. It's pretty strong Heatmore, obviously, but I'm going to go ahead and Stealth Rocks. He's probably going to switch, which he does. Back into Stunfisk here. I'm assuming he's probably going to go for Earthquake. I could switch to Altaria predicting it, but he might predict that and go for Discharge. But I could take a Discharge from him pretty easily, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to Altaria. He goes for Thunder Wave, which is fine because I have Natural Cure. I'm just going to go for Draco Meteor and hope it hits. Goes for Stealth Rocks, Draco Meteor, and it misses. Oh, man. I'm going to go for it again. He's probably, he'll switch to Mr. Mime probably. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. He does switch into Mr. Mime. Dang it. Alright, so I'm going to switch back into Torkoal and try to get rid of these rocks. Goes for Nasty Plot. Oh, man. Okay. I see what's going on. I'm going to go for Toxic. This could be a problem for me. Mr. Mime. So he's thinking about what he wants to do. Psychic is going to do a lot of damage to me. Now, it's times like this I really wish I was running the Dark type Pokemon. Yep, there it is. Psychic does a ton of damage to me. I'm going to go Regice. I'm going to hit Thunder Wave. Although he's probably going to be able to take me out anyways. I'm going to go Thunder Wave in hopes that he doesn't knock me out. And if I can get in with Marowak, I can at least outspeed him. See what he does. He's thinking. He's thinking. Goes for the Psychic. Doesn't take me out because of my special defense. I want to get the pair off. If I switch Regice out and back in again, I'm going to be taking a lot of damage from rocks. So I might as well just stay in and hit an Ice Beam. Okay, he doesn't get the pair. I was hoping maybe the para would come through and I can just take him out with another one. I'm going to go ahead and bring out Marowak and just knock off. And even if he switches into something else, which is very possible, I'm just going to take its item off. Okay, so Mr. Mime's gone. He had a Focus Sash anyways. It's a very strong Mr. Mime. So we're a little behind here. We got two taken out. Both are tanks, actually, which is pretty troubling to me. Here comes Anorith. It's an interesting Pokemon to have. I haven't ran into one of those in this format just yet. I've ran into some Armaldos, but not Anorith. It's probably got Rock Blast, Knockoff, Stealth Rock, and Rapid Spin. So it's probably just going to Rapid Spin. Boomerang is going to do a lot, so is Knockoff. I'm just going to go Boomerang. There it is. Alright. Here comes Heatmore. I'm not too scared of him, I don't think. Let me just look something up real quick. He might Giga Drain. And he is faster than I am. Giga Drain will knock me out. I can safely switch to Altaria here. I'm just going to switch to Altaria. Goes for the Giga Drain. I resisted, of course. Let me see if Moonblast takes him out. If not, I'll just Draco Meteor. Moonblast does 24%. No, it's not good. I'm just going to go Draco Meteor. He's going to switch to Regigigas. We do quite a bit of damage to it, which is good. Regigigas is a big guy. he's a big man, guys. I don't know. He's a tank. Can't go for Draco Meteor again, unfortunately. He might go for a turn or he might go for Thunder Wave. I think Marowak would be fine if I switch into it. Kind of. Risky. I'm going to go Luxray. See what happens. Get that Intimidate off. Goes for Frustration. I'm going to be able to take a good bulk of that thanks to that Intimidate. I'm going to go Superpower. If he switches anything in, I think they just die anyways. So yeah, we're good. I was going to say, since Stunfisk is so low and so is Heatmore, they're going to fall. And then I think since Scraggy's just a Dark Flying, it probably would have knocked him out as well. So Scraggy. Another interesting Pokemon here. Could be Dragon Dance set. Could be a Scarf set. Well, Leavanny's kind of my least useful Pokemon at this point. Altaria might be able to live a hit from him. Let's go Altaria, see what he does. He goes for the knockoff and knocks me out. That's fine. That's going to happen. Got some Moxie. What's his speed? 203. It's faster than Marowak. Just trying to think what I want to do here. High Jump Kick's going to do a lot of damage. It might even knock us out. Boomerang is going to do a lot. It may not knock him out. So he goes for the knockoff. I lose my Thick Club. That's huge for me because that sucks a lot actually for me. I really don't want to lose Marowak here. Leavanny is she's kind of useless at this point, so I'm just going to throw her out there. It's going to get the knockoff. I might be faster than this guy. I am not faster. Okay. Alright, here comes Luxray. This might be the end of us here, actually. I'm going to go Wild Charge. Goes for the knockoff, and that's going to be game, actually, which kind of sucks. So he's definitely Scarfed. Unless he misses the high jump, he goes for the knockoff anyways. Good game. That's alright. We lost the first match. Bad prediction at the end. Maybe I should have just stayed in, and then obviously Leavanny may have been able to take it out. I don't know, but yeah, Scraggy is OP. Good job, man. Good win. You deserve it. All right, so we lose the first game. That's kind of sucks, but that's all right. It happens. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Might start with Rapidash or Gourgeist. I'm gonna go Marowak. Carbink, Rock Fairy type. Very interesting. Carbink. Could be setting up Sunny Day or Stealth Rocks. So it should be pretty safe to just go ahead and Boomerang. And I am. Okay, so he's going to go down. That's pretty strong for us. He might go Basculin or Dodrio. He goes with Barrow. Barrow's an interesting Pokemon as well. It could be Curse. He might go for the Curse or the Waterfall. I am faster than him normally. I'm just going to go for the Boomerang. Okay, that works for me. I was going to say, if I outspeed him, I should be able to take him out. So he leaves and disconnects. Sorry about that, guys. I guess he's not going to just forfeit or take the loss, so he's going to make us wait a minute. So if he does not come back, of course, I'll edit that part out. As you can see here, I went ahead and cut part of that out. He's got about 10 seconds left. I would count that as a win. Well, that'll be one of the 5 matches that we do. That was a we definitively would have won that one, I think. It sucks when people rage quit like that and they disconnect and they don't. I mean, at least forfeit, man. At least, come on, don't be that sour. So let's see. He might start off with Machoke. Might Bastiodon. I'm gonna go Marowak again. He goes for the Huntail. I don't think I could stand against that with Marowak. Let me look at its speed. It's probably a Shell Smash, so I might just go for Shell Smash, predicting the switch. It is faster than me though, and a Waterfall might take me out. Do I risk it? I think I do. I think he's gonna go Shell Smash, and I think I could take him out. He might be running White Herb. to get rid of this. He goes for this Shell Smash. This might actually knock him out. It is going to knock him out because he didn't have the White Herb. Wow, okay. Good prediction. Good start. I'm telling you guys, this Marowak, he's strong. I don't start with him all the time. I have so far in this last couple matches, but I only did it because I thought maybe you start with Bastiodon, and I know that I could take that out the Boomerang pretty easily. He might go Swoobat, maybe Furfru. I haven't gone against a Furfru or a Huntail yet, either, or a Swoobat in this format. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer here so he doesn't take forever here. Sorry, click exit forfeit. I'm not trying to insult you or anything. I'm doing a video here. I don't want it to be too long. Now, as far as he knows, I could be scarfed or something. He may not know, or not scarfed, but I might have a choice band, in his opinion. So maybe he's thinking, okay, he might do the Boomerang, so he might switch out to Swoobat just to avoid the Boomerang. While he's taking his time here, I'm gonna look up Swoobat real quick. So they usually looks like they run Calm Mind. He's very fast actually, and he might be running Substitute. I could simply go for knockoff if he switches into Swoobat. Even if he gets a Substitute off, it's just gonna break it. And he goes into Swoobat. I'm just gonna hit knockoff. He is faster than I am. He'll either go for Calm Mind, and he goes for the Calm Mind. I'm just gonna knock him out. He has a Sash. Okay, I didn't expect the Sash, but that's okay. I think I'd go for knockoff again pretty safely. He might be able to knock me out, maybe with like a Signal Beam. He might be running like a Hidden Power. Has stored power. It is gonna knock me out. Very fast Pokemon. I think I'll just go Leviani because I do have the Sash, and I'll just knock off. That way, if he does knock me out, he goes for the Roost. The knockout is going to knock him out, so that's good. So that means I can actually throw my Sticky Webs down if I want to. Now, I don't have Marowak anymore, but slowing them down anyways is always good, right? So here comes the Machoke. He's possibly going to have Ice Punch, Fire Punch, or Dynamic Punch. Is probably what he's going to go for here. It might be in my better interest to knock off and get rid of his Eviolite, but I'm going to go ahead and knock off. So I'm faster than him anyway, so there goes the Eviolite. He does have Fire Punch, but again, I'm sashed. So I'm going to go ahead and throw out the Sticky Web. Unless he has Bullet Punch, it just takes me out, which is very possible. But I'm going to risk it. I get the Sticky Web, he goes Power Punch. So at this point, I think Altaria is fine. I think I can hit him once before he can hit Ice Punch. Because Ice Punch will knock me out. Alright, his speed's 137 on normal. Mine's is 259. Let me see something here. Moonblast. Moonblast is not going to knock him out. So I'm just going to switch. See, now I'm treading some dangerous waters here. I'm going to switch into Torkoal. He went for Dynamic Punch. Gets the confusion off. So maybe he's not running Ice Punch. He might be running Knockoff on top of what he's got. So let me think about this for a minute. He goes for, so he has Earthquake. Okay. So honestly, Altaria is going to be just fine against him. He's not running Ice Punch. The only reason why I switched out was because I thought he had Ice Punch. Oh, he must be Guts. You're welcome. I don't care. You're still taking toxic damage, dude. So here comes the Altaria again. I resist the Power Punch pretty easily there. I'm going to go for Moonblast. He can go for Dynamic Punch to get the confusion, but I'm going to get the Moonblast and knock him out anyways. So that's not even a problem. So now we got Sticky Webs in play. I'm going to be faster than whatever he brings in. So here comes the Bastiodon. I could go for Fire Blast, but he's probably going to go for a Rock move. Excuse me. Alright, so usually they don't run any attacks. In fact, I was messing around with the Bastiodon before, and I remember that Excuse me, that set. They usually run Stealth Rocks, Toxic, Roar, and Magic Coat. But either way, Fire Blast isn't going to do a whole lot anyways. I could go to Luxray. I'm going to go Luxray and I'm going to go Superpower. Goes for the Stealth Rock. I'm going Superpower. He's probably going to switch out. But even if he switches out to any of these, the Superpower is going to do quite a bit of damage. So let's see what he does. I'm going to be quicker than him. He's going to have Sturdy, though, which is he forfeits. Alright, hey. So far, guys, 2-1. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so he might start with Electrode or Floatzel. I've seen a lot of those starts. Maybe even Volbeat. Regice might be my best interest just in case for the Floatzel I can just hit Thunderbolt, Thunderwave. So here comes the Electrode, actually. Which doesn't scare me that much. I'm going to go ahead and use Focus Blast. He's going to taunt me. I'm not setting anything up, man. That's fine with me, dude. He's probably going to switch out. But to what? I don't know. Maybe not. He's going to Rain Dance. I'm just going to miss my Focus Blast, of course. Why not? Goes for Explosion. Fine with me, man. I'll take it. I'm definitely okay with that. So the taunt's gone. Sends out the Floatzel. That's going to do extra damage, but I got special defense on my side, so I'm not too worried. Oh, special defense is going to be physical, of course. That's alright, that's alright. He's going to be quick. He's got Swift Swim, I'd imagine. So let me see something real quick. I could bring in Leviani. I can take one hit for free, regardless of what he does. I think Leaf Storm would knock him out, so that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully it hits. I think it's 90% chance, but I've missed quite a bit of them. Goes for the Waterfall. I resist it anyway, so here's... I flinch. Oh, are you kidding me? So bad luck, man. Well, Leviani's going down. Going down with honor. Guys, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Waterfall's going to do a lot of damage to me. I'm going to go Luxray. I'm going to reduce his attack a little bit. I'm going for a Wild Charge. He's going to go for the Waterfall. If he gets the flinch again, oh, thank goodness. Whew. Sweat off the brow. I lose my Luxray, which really sucks, but not much we can do there. So he could go Arbok and start coiling. He could go to a lot of different things here. I'm going to switch into Marowak. He goes for Golduck, which was probably his best bet, honestly, considering the Pokemon I have left here. So they're usually... So he's got a Rain Dance team in general, which kind of sucks for me. He's going to be faster than I am. He's going to be faster than I am. He's going to have Ice Beam. So if I switch to Altaria, he's just going to take me out with an Ice Beam. Like, there's nothing I can do at this point, I think. Maybe try to outlive the rain a little bit. I don't know. Goes for the Hydro Pump anyways. Like, I don't know what to do at this point, guys. I'm going to switch in Altaria. He's just going to hit me with an Ice Beam. Draco Meteor does 80 to 95%, which is not enough to knock him out. I'm going to Moonblast. I lose anyways. So that's game, man. Once he misses that Hydro Pump, which is a possibility, he's going to lose some speed there, but, I mean, let's be honest, it's pretty much over for me. I'm going to Boomerang. Goes for Surf, and that's game. Good game, sir. Alright, so we're 2 for 2. That was good playing on his part. You know, that Floatzel really did a lot of damage to me. I didn't think Waterfall, because they can go, there's 2 different sets for Floatzel, and one is a special attacker, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check on that, make sure I'm not giving you guys false information there. No, there's a special attacker, and there's also a physical attacker. But I thought to myself, even if he's physical attacker, I didn't think he would take out 77%, but the Rain Dance, of course, added on to it. So it's alright, we'll do one more here, guys, and this is the last one here. Hopefully we can go 3-2 again. You know, that's all I can ask for at this point. And I've seen a lot of people start with Monferno and Golem in this scenario. And, of course, Electro. So I'm just going to go Marowak again, and I think I can just hit Bone Club. Or not Bone Club, but Boomerang pretty safely here. Pretty confident that I can. He might switch into Sawsbuck. I'm just going to go Boomerang. Nope. And even though he has Sturdy, it's going to take him out. Boobiful. Come on, man. So here's the Karaganal. Has Levitate. Now he could have switched into this and it would have taken my Boomerang for free. I'm not going to stay against this thing. This thing's actually really tough to beat. It's very defensive power. It's got Recover. I think it can have Rapid Spin. I know it has Recover for sure. It does have Rapid Spin. They usually run HP Fighting. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to Thunder Wave it. I was going to switch anyways to Monferno. I'm going to Thunder Wave the Monferno here. I can safely switch in a Torkoal and shoot off Stealth Rocks, which is what I'm going to do. So here comes the Para. I'm going to throw in the Stealth Rocks. Now he can obviously just spin that with Karaganal, but I would have to force the switch if that's what he wants to do, which is fine too. So we'll see what he does here. I'm going to start the timer up. Sorry, Booful, I'm not trying to... I mean, you can still get like a minute and a half or 2 minutes or so to do your moves. I mean, that's plenty of time. So he might switch straight into Karaganal, predicting the Stealth Rocks, which is fine with me. Unfortunately, I don't think Torkoal can take out Karaganal because he can just keep just recovering. But I can keep pressure on him if I want to. Alright, so he actually stays in this close combat, which is kind of brave on his part, truthfully. I could switch into Altaria, and then he could switch into Karaganal. I'm just going to Lava Plume. It's going to resist it, but I mean, I'll take him out in a couple hits here. He's going to have to switch. He's going to stay in. Alright. Goes for the U-turn. Brings out Bohemian, or however you pronounce that name. They usually runs Choice Specs, Psychic. It's going to do a lot of damage, it looks like. I get Toxic. Goes for Nasty Plot. What's his speed? 127. We'll switch to Regice. Well, we'll switch to Regice. He crits. God dang it. Alright, so that's fine. Let's see. Regice. Still going to do a lot of damage to me. Am I ready to lose Regice? You know what? I think it's okay at this point. So we're going to hit the Ice Beam. He's going to take us out. He's going to take some toxic damage. I could probably Volt Switch and kill him with Luxray pretty safely. Yes. So let's go Luxray and then we'll Volt Switch. Now I really doubt he switches out here, but he could try to preserve this. But either way, like even if he switches away, Rapid Spins the rocks, he's gonna die from Toxic after one attack. So I don't know if it's really worth to stay in at this point. Unless he really feels like he needs this for something on my team. I don't really think it's gonna be useful. Maybe against Leavanny, but I don't know. Now I did think about going Leavanny and set up the webs, but he's just gonna Rapid Spin out of it, so I don't think it's worth letting Leavanny pretty much fall. So there's the Volt Switch. It's gone. I'm going to switch into... I can safely switch into Torkoal if he goes Karaganal and just put the pressure on it, which is what I'm going to do. So here comes the Voltorb. Or the Electrode. Not the Voltorb. The Electrode. It's going to Toxic. Goes for the Volt Switch. Curious to see what he brings in. He brings in Brings in the Monferno. Okay. I'm just gonna Lava Plume. Goes for the U-turn. Brings back the Electrode. Bold strategy. Volt Switch will probably take us out. I'm just gonna Marowak. He may predict it and go for the HP Ice if he has it, and he does. Well played on his part. Well played. I'll give him that much. I'll switch back into Torkoal. Because Marowak doesn't outspeed him, unfortunately. I'm just going to simply go Lava Plume. He may just take my Torkoal out, which would suck, and he does. But I wasn't going to just let him take me out here. So Electrode Space Speed, it's 365 is the speed, which is pretty high. I don't mean base speed, but that's the speed. I really don't want to lose anything. I can safely bring in Luxray, and I can Superpower and take him out. Or even Wild Charge. I'm just going to go Superpower. He goes for the Signal Beam, that's fine. Superpower takes him out. I'm going to take some stats, obviously, down. Excuse me. Now here comes the Sawsbuck. Switch to Altaria here. Goes for return. Does a lot of damage. Oh boy. He might be Scarfed. If he is, he's going to take me out, no problem. He is. He's Scarfed. Okay. This is a problem. Take out some of his damage here. I'm going to go for the Ice Fang. He might switch into Karagonal, predicting it. That's the risk I got to make. Or he might even just sacrifice the Monferno to kind of see what I was going to do. Because he does know that I'm banded, I'm sure. Yep, that's exactly what it is. He sacrifices the Monferno. That's perfectly fine. He might bring it back out. He brings out the Karagonal. I'm going to bring out... He's going to go ahead and Rapid Spin up. Yep, he Rapid Spins. I could knock off to get rid of his leftovers. Or I could Sticky Web to try and slow down the Sawbuck. I don't know if it would matter, though, to be honest. We'll go ahead and knock off. He's going to Freeze Dry anyways. He's going to take us out. Wow, I get a crit. I did not expect that to knock out. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did not think that was going to knock him out. But I'm still in a difficult position here. I don't know if... Okay, the Intimidate's strong. I could switch out just to get a second Intimidate off on him. I don't know if it's worth it, though. Well, I mean, Marowak's not going to live anyways, so let's go ahead and just do it. We're going to get rid of Marowak, because it's not going to live an attack either way. Get the double Intimidate off, and then go for the Ice Fang. Goes for the return. We live it. I think we got this one in the bag, guys, and we do. Good game. Boobaful. That was a fun game. That's going to be it, guys, for that video. I mean, talk about some tough battles. I went 3-2 again, and like I said, if I could just go above that 50% threshold, then I'm fine with that. So far, I've been doing that pretty consistently. This team, I feel like overall is better. And of course, you know, with Pokemon battle, especially in the competitive scene, it's a lot of prediction. Sometimes you want to try to make a really bold prediction, and you want to think, okay, they're definitely bringing this out, and they don't. They don't do that at all, and it screws you up. And sometimes you take risks, and it doesn't pay off. Sometimes it does. I like to take risks. in the Pokemon game. And maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should be a little bit more safer sometimes. I don't know. But I think sometimes you take that risk and it pays off. Then you get some momentum going and you can just win. But we had some good games. We had a guy disconnect on us, unfortunately, which I'll have to edit out part of it. You'll see that I edited about 40 seconds of that out, just so you don't have to sit there for a whole minute and wait for that guy just to sit there. But that's okay. You're gonna have games. You're gonna have that kind of game on this on Showdown, and I could just edit that game out completely and do a whole new one. But I try really hard not to edit any matches out because you know what? I'm gonna lose matches. I'm not gonna be the kind of guy that just shows me winning all the time. That's not fair to you guys. It's not fair to me either. I just if I have a strong team and I can win 5 matches in a row, that's awesome. But that's not what I'm here for. I don't know if you guys even want to copy my teams or whatever. If you do, that's perfectly fine with me. Well, I'm an honest person, when it comes to that. So I don't do that kind of stuff. So I try to do this all in one shot. That's why when I edit that part of the video where it's gonna be me versus that guy, and I do the last 10 seconds there instead of just editing that completely out, so you know that I didn't play a match afterwards. If that makes sense. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more matches. I'm going to be playing more Showdown. I've been liking Showdown quite a bit lately. I got some more videos coming up. We got some Pokemon TCG stuff coming up here pretty soon that I'm going to be uploading. Some more Pixelmon, of course. My Pokemon Heart Gold Nuzlocke Challenge, I'll be doing some more of that, of course. I lost, if you didn't see it, but I lost a Pokemon. I'm not going to say which in the second video. And breaks my heart, but I did. So definitely check that out. We got the Mega Man Let's Play coming on, the Battle Network 3. So if you like Mega Man, if you never played a Battle Network game, check it out. Episode 1's up. Episode 2 will be coming out soon. I just got to edit it. But that's going to be the end of this video, guys. And until next time, peace out.